So we got a sneak peek for the next episode. If you can't find them, just go to Mrs. Kickstand with the underscore at the end. She always puts them up. Frankly, that's where I get a lot of my stuff. And it's about Brianna and Aurora discussing wanting to go back to a church. It's a really odd vibe because they look miserable. They look miserable as they're discussing it. And I'm not trying to slam their looks. I'm just saying their expressions, the way they're discussing, they're very much like, I really want to go to a church so I can meet a boy. And this is all very normal stuff. I mean, Robyn kind of poo-poos it like you shouldn't be going to a church to meet guys. But the point Brianna makes is very valid, which is if you're looking for a life partner, you want someone who shares the values that you have. And if one of those values is religion, then a place of religion would be a place to meet them. I don't blame the kids. It's an odd conversation because Aurora says one of the reasons that she wants to get back into a church is that she took a Buddhist class. And I'm like, does she want to become Buddhist? Would be fine, but it doesn't seem to be what the implications are. And Cody's really mad at their existing church. I'm guessing the AUB is the reference there. So I'm a little confused just because they used to talk about their religion a lot. Like that was a huge chunk of the first season, of the first couple of seasons. It was about how this religion was, do they do polygamy because of the religion? Do they do the religion because of the polygamy? It was a big discussion point. And then they just sort of stopped. And then now we're having this conversation that feels very stilted, very uncomfortable. This is sort of their facial expressions are more like, we've got to put grandma into a home than let's pick a place of worship where we have community. I don't know why it seems so deeply sad, uncomfortable. I'm assuming it's a conversation that they had for the camera. And I don't even mean that as a criticism. It's just, I feel like all of their scenes, Cody and Robyn's scenes, are so odd and so heavy and so that it's almost hard to I feel like at least some of it is well, we can't look too happy because then it'll show that we won, or I don't know. Although I am going to do a video about Robyn from last season, from last episode, where she squealed and laughed and jumped around because they were paying off Coyote Pass, which her name and Cody's name is all over. So there you go. But yeah, I guess we're going to get this. I'm interested in this if they actually answer questions, if they actually talk about how it is that they're changing religions, because the church that they currently go to is not, they use a different book to study from. They have different beliefs about who Christ is. It's a pretty big change. And so I wish if we get more information, I'm interested, but the sneak peek wasn't answering a lot of questions. So I'm going to be interested to see how the actual episode is.